Hi, I'm Les Pearson. I'm a member of the Medicine Hat Folk Music Club, and we are so pleased to introduce Medicine Hat for the third or fourth time to Nathan Rogers and his amazing abilities. It's my pleasure to be talking to Nathan, and Nathan, I have to tell you, I wonder about your musical heritage. Is it a blessing or a burden? Every son has issues with their father, and I'm just wondering whether Stan, in your case, is an inspiration or a rival?
Inspiration first. If things go well, later a rival. It's, you know, and I'm reminded of a quote, I believe it was by Aristotle. He said, our parents are the bones upon which we cut our teeth. And I absolutely feel that way. There's a massive source of inspiration and also something to work to work toward, a goal to try to achieve. Simply to stand as an equal, would be more than enough for me.
What I'm amazed by, I guess, are the many and varied talents that you've shown in the last decade. Your songwriting has really impressed me, and I think that there are going to be many songs from the Gauntlet that will mark you as an important songwriter for Canada and for your generation. Do you have any particular favorites? And can you tell me a little bit about the Gauntlet?
As an album?
As an album and also as a song.
Well, the Gauntlet as an album is about the trials and tribulations of the human condition. It is about the particular harsh realities of life, and it starts out with that as its focal point. And as the album sort of progresses, and as that examination goes forth, we get we get conflict, and we get desperation and abandonment, and we get disillusion, but then later on there seems to be a resolution. There's a homecoming, and there's a celebration toward the end. And it was really meant to be structured that way from beginning to end, the album, so that we could talk about conflict and abandonment and disillusion and anger and rage, and then move through the eye of the needle to something brighter, a celebration and a homecoming. So as a concept, as an album, that's what the Gauntlet is about. The song "The Gauntlet" is about someone who did me a very poor turn and turned their back on me in a very cold way, in a way that the way that I took quite personally at the time. And there was an opportunity for me to use various years of martial arts skill that I've developed to deal with that person. I elected to take a nonviolent approach and write a song about it. Since then, I've resolved the issues that we had and the conflict that existed. The friendship will never be quite the same, but the bitterness has faded out. The song remains, though, which is kind of an interesting thing.
Pretty poignant song.
So yeah, and really that song is meant for people who have had somebody do them an injustice or a bad turn and just haven't had the words to express it.
Incredible. So there's kinds of spiritual peace, if you will, in writing songs and bringing resolution to life's problems, and you seem to have found that peace, that perfect place.
It's a peace is a journey, as I see it. It's a destination, and arriving there is only part of it. I mean, you never really truly arrive at peace. I think from my own perspective anyway, I think the journey is toward peace is where you actually end up finding some part of it. And like in terms of the album, The Gauntlet, Moving Mountains, the song Moving Mountains is about that piece. It's about my early life, as a young man, a young teenager, and then finding a resolution through music and through travel and through experience of the West, and particularly of the Rocky Mountains.
You now have your own family, Nathan. Your wife, I know, is an inspiration to you, and you have a daughter. And the big question that I have is, how will you nurture or foster the Rogers tradition in your daughter? Is there a chance that she'll carry on this musical tradition that you and your father and your uncles have fostered and grown over these many years?
You know, honestly, the best thing I could say for that is that I hope she makes it her own tradition. I hope that it becomes a tradition that belongs to her, and that she changes it and shapes it in her own way, in a similar way to what I've done, but perhaps even more so. This music and this tradition of songwriting in this country and in my family is an organic thing. It's a thing that grows with every single year, with every generation. And I mean, with my own journeys into you know, Central Asian music and throat singing and whatnot, I mean, I don't think Stan would have ever seen that coming. And it's a wonderful part of my musical expression. It's just something so different. And I know that, I mean, if Bella Sophia wants that, I know that she will find something equally mind-blowing to me and something equally strange and wonderful that will set her apart from the rest of the family, and that will have other people seeing the tradition as growing and as changing.
That's a wonderful tradition, and congratulations on fostering not only your own career, but remembering Dad in a great, wonderful, and respectful way.
Well, these are great songs, and these are really well-written, well-crafted songs, and having the opportunity to play them and to play them with, you know, with 3 other guys and really make a big sound out of it, and bring these songs, bring these performances a measure of authenticity and reality. I mean, these songs, the way that we do them in these performances, they sound a lot like the live recordings we have of Stan. They sound a lot like the studio recordings we have of Stan doing these songs, and that level of authenticity is really exciting. To actually, not just to hear it, but to actually be in the middle of it is pretty exciting for me. And I know the boys are getting a kick out of it too. So.
Congratulations on a great show. This is Les Pearson signing off for the Medicine Hat Folk Music Club. Darla Sawatsky has finalized her booking for the 4 concerts that are coming up in the upcoming season. It's a big top secret at the moment. Watch out, pay attention to our website. It's www.mhfolkmusic.com. There's some great concerts coming. And don't forget, one more year of the wonderful Tongue on the Post Festival coming up in 2013. I know you're going to have a good time, and I know if you love music, you'll love the concerts. Thank you.